I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. State police were on the scene of a fatal crash this afternoon in the Ulster County town of Warsing. A car collided with a box truck on Route 52 near Hacienda Road. Initial reports from the scene were that the operator of the car was ejected and pronounced dead at the scene. It happened at around noon, with police shutting down Route 52 while conducting their investigation. Keep checking back here at Record Online for updated information on the fatal collision. He was initially arrested on felony weapons charges. Now, 57-year-old Kevin O'Fallon has been arraigned on a second-degree murder charge for the fatal shooting of his 54-year-old wife, Renee, inside their Post Hill Road home in Mountaindale last weekend. Town of Fallsburg police had been investigating to determine if the shooting was an accident or intentional. Following his arraignment, Kevin O'Fallon was sent to Sullivan County Jail without bail. In Sparrowbush, neighbors of accused killer David Carlson are rallying to his support following his arrest on a second-degree murder charge for the shotgun slaying of a suspected rapist. 35-year-old Norris Acosta Sanchez had been staying in a cabin while doing odd jobs at David and Sarah Carlson's property along Old Plank Road. David Carlson notified police and neighbors after Acosta Sanchez told him he was being sought for rape charges in Rockland County. Acosta Sanchez eluded police by swimming across the Rio Reservoir, only to return later to the cabin. Police say Carlson then shot and killed him. Neighbors have been quick to voice support for Carlson, who they say has been unjustly accused.
We're a strong community, we're neighbors, we're friends, we care about each other, we take care of each other, and we're going to be here for each other. So we're all joined together to help Dave and Sarah, who are one of the best people I've ever met in my life, and I think everybody feels that way, and we're there for him. And this is an injustice, truly it is. He's a very decent person who tried to do the right thing, and now he's in a position where, you know, he shouldn't be. This should never have happened, and it's really a travesty of justice. It really is.
Carlson remains in Orange County Jail on the murder charge. Mann and other neighbors say they're planning to set up a website to solicit donations to aid in Carlson's defense. More tension involving police and some members of the community in the city of Newburgh. About 30 people gathered outside City Hall Tuesday to criticize the police handling of an incident that resulted in the death of 28-year-old Sean Lewis back on October 5th. Lewis died when his car crashed into a tree while being pursued by police.
A young man has died October 5th, Sean Lewis. He has left two children, a daughter and a son. And basically we're here today to ask our city council, why? Why are we here again? Again, involving your police department when it comes to the young black men in our community. Why are our people dying?
Family members and their supporters claim a police cruiser rammed Lewis's car, causing it to lose control and slam into the tree. Police strongly deny that account, saying Lewis's car was traveling at high speed when it blew through a stop sign and crashed into the tree at South Landard Street and Bankheart Avenue. Police say Lewis sped off after getting pulled over as part of their investigation into a recent shooting. The protest in Newburgh would spill over inside City Hall later, where angry residents spoke out about the incident during a city council meeting, with speakers saying young blacks continue to be targeted by police.
No one answers why all of our young black men is dying.
I keep telling you, your kids go to school and they live in our community. They are not untouchable. And I'm sorry to say, is that what's going to have to happen before you realize what we go through every day?
Speakers say if there is any video of the incident, it should be released. Now, the City Council did get some encouraging news from interim Newburgh City Manager James Slaughter during the City Hall meeting. He presented a proposed $45 million city budget for 2014 that includes no tax increases. The tentative spending package also includes the hiring of 3 additional police officers, 3 new employees for the city DPW, and the hiring of a grants coordinator. Mayor Judy Kennedy called the proposed no tax increase budget a really big step. Orange County Court Judge Nicholas DeRosa got no response when he asked this question of Robert Mance Jr. How do you sleep at night? The comment came during the judge's sentencing for the 46-year-old Pine Bush man, who will serve from 4 to 12 years in prison for a drunk driving crash last May on Route 302 in Crawford. Two-vehicle collision that left 4 people injured, including Mance's passenger, Kathleen Morgan Pasquale, who suffered a broken neck that left her quadriplegic. Mance has an extensive record of DWI arrests. At the time of the crash, his blood alcohol content was more than twice the legal limit. A letter written by Morgan Pasquale was read at sentencing. She said while Mance will one day walk out of jail, she will never be able to walk again. Elsewhere, no charges have been filed by police in the town of Saugerties in connection with a fatal car-bicycle collision Monday night on Route 32. Police say witnesses told them 19-year-old Michael Wiley of Kingston was riding his bike in the middle of the road without any reflective clothing when he was struck and killed by an oncoming SUV. Wiley was pronounced dead at the scene. And for shoppers in southern Ulster County, their wait is over. After years of legal hurdles and construction delays, the new Walmart store in Napanoch opened its doors to anxious customers this morning. Store will employ about 200 people, covers 125,000 square feet, and will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People gathered outside the store prior to its 8 a.m. opening, and none seemed to mind the early start to their day.
Are you kidding? I'm so excited to have this place open up. You have no idea. Don't have to travel anymore to get things that you need. And give people work. You know, it's great. I'm very excited. I would have been here at 4 o'clock if they were going to open.
It's nice to have a Walmart come to me instead of me having to go to a Walmart. Each store to travel to is an average of about 28 miles. You have Monticello, you have Middletown, you have Kingston, and they all average about 30 miles to travel to. This is going to save the people who live in this community and nearby a lot of money on gas. It's going to be local. It's going to be just really, really good to have, and I'm very happy to have it.
And I feel bad for Peter's Market. They're wonderful people.
So you hope they don't get hurt?
I hope they don't get hurt, and I'm going to help them. I'm going to still shop there.
As part of the grand opening celebration, Walmart officials presented $6,000 worth of grant money to local community organizations, including the family of Ellenville Food Bank and the Napanoch Fire Company. Plenty of clouds in the area weather forecast, along with the threat of rain. It'll be mostly cloudy Thursday with a chance of scattered showers. It'll stay mild, though, with the highs around 70 degrees. Friday will begin with clouds and a few lingering showers, but the sky should clear by afternoon. Temperatures Friday will get into the upper 60s. Well, stay connected to what's happening by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record, and keep clicking here at Record Online for news whenever and wherever it breaks. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.